Hey everybody, it's Uncle Mike and welcome back to Coach's Corner number 2. What a great first week we had with the Bayhawks football program, 19-7 win over Linwood. It was a Donnybrook. More mistakes than you want to have your first game, but a good time to have mistakes. We'll talk about that with Coach Leonard in this week's Coach's Corner. Also, we've got some really special guests, some players, and a couple other coaches we're going to highlight this week. So hang on, jump right back with us in just a few seconds. I'm back. Hey, thanks for joining me at Coach's Corner, week number 2. I just want to take a second to thank my sponsors. Got some great sponsors this year. Zeke's Pizza, Sunday the 14th, this coming Sunday, we're going to be live at Zeke's Pizza, downtown Bellingham in the Fountain District. It's a fundraiser to help Bellingham High School football. Come out and join us. Every pie you buy, we get a little piece of that pie and goes toward the football program. But we're going to do the Coach's Corner live there Sunday, starting at 6 o'clock. Got some special guests from the Zone. We've got Jason Upton and Rick Todd from their new afternoon Saturday wrap-up show on KPUG. They're going to be there live with us. It'll be a lot of fun. Also, make sure that you visit our other sponsors, Mission Motors in Stanwood. Great big huge sponsor this year. We're going to do a $35,000 car giveaway on October 31st against Squalicum. You've got to be there this week though against Lakewood to figure out how you get involved in that giveaway. So if you're a student, pass the word to all the students in Bellingham High School. Everybody's eligible. Just come to the ball game. It's free, no entry fee, and have a good time with us. Also, Lewis Auto Glass, Bell Bridal, JB Formal Wear. They've been with us for 3 years. Lewis Auto Glass has been with us for 3 years. We sure appreciate their support. Pacific Rim Physical Therapy, the Van Hofwagen family. We appreciate you so much, and Dr. Van Hofwagen, for all you guys do. Walton Beverage, a new sponsor this year, 100% locally owned and operated. Walton Beverage, been here for 100+ years. So, last week, what a ball game. Like I said at the introduction, a lot of mistakes, a lot of things happened. We're going to discuss that with some of these players, some of the guys that did a great job, and make sure you join us Friday night for our broadcast of the Friday night football game. And we're playing Lakewood this year again this week, and it is amazing how bad they beat us last year. We're hoping for a comeback. I think we're going to rally. I'll be right back.
Have you had a fall, sprain, or break? Skip the emergency room and go straight to the experts, Proliance Pacific Rim Orthopedic Surgeons. With walk-in, same-day orthopedic care, you won't have to wait for the treatment you need. Since 1968, Pacific Rim Orthopedic Surgeons has provided compassionate and exceptional care in our community. Our team is here for you when you need us most. Proliance Pacific Rim Orthopedic Surgeons.
Hey, welcome back to the Coach's Corner, week number 2. Uncle Mike here with a brand new face on the Bayhawks. This is Ashley's dad.
Ashley's dad, that's me, and Parker's dad as well.
Parker's dad as well.
Yeah, I got a senior and a freshman here down here.
Coach Scott. Coach Scott, we're going to just kind of do some highlights of coaches. I want you to tell us a little bit about yourself, but really what I want to just give you some shout outs real quick is what a great job you've done changing the attitude of this offensive and defensive line. Friday night, they just absolutely kicked butt and took names. Stopping guys at the 1 yard line, knocking people to the ground. 3 or 4 times from the 1 yard line, you did not let them in.
It was a great effort by the team. You know, those guys are giving such great effort, just working their butts off to get guys on the ground, block guys, right? We're throwing a lot at them, with different play concepts and all of that, and they're picking it up really well. So I kind of come back from a background of being more of a technician, and I knock guys down too, but I really value, the play calls, the execution of those, and that's what we're going to do as a team, especially as an offensive line unit, and then defensive line, we're just going to attack. So great job by the team. I couldn't be more proud of them.
What I think I love the most about you is at camp, watching you change, and I talked about it last week, the huddle. You changed the huddle. You made some, just little teeny changes, like you said, makes a huge difference.
Yeah, the details matter. That's the difference of winning football and just not being that good, right? So all those details, whether it's the huddle, whether it's just calling the play calls, getting in and out of the huddle, getting up to the line of scrimmage, making our calls, cascading that out to the guards and the tackles. All those little details are the difference between winning football and not so great football. So we're focused on winning championship football here, and that's what I'm trying to instill with the guys.
My son, who does color commentary with me during the Friday night game, made a huge comment. He's a lineman, played line in college. This is the first year we've seen the Bellingham Bayhawks football team run out of the huddle to the line of scrimmage. Is that something you've added?
I hope I didn't add that, but if I did, I'm proud of it. We should always be running up, right? We want to come attack them. So if we're loafing out of the huddle, going slow, that just cascades into the entire play, right? That's just not winning football. So yeah, we're gonna break the huddle. We're gonna get up. We're gonna make our calls, and then we're gonna go attack and execute at a high level. That's what we're all about.
Great. Well, we're really glad to have you here. I'm an old BHS Raider guy, and I know the alumni is happy to have you. Just the energy you bring, along with Coach Nixon, just changing things. Truly a help to Coach Leonard. We really appreciate it. Now, like I started with, you're Ashley's dad, so tell us a little bit about yourself. You played college football. Give me just a quick rundown.
Yeah. I grew up down in Olympia, where I played football, basketball. I was fortunate enough to be, have a scholarship to go play football at the next level, and I started with the University of Washington with the Huskies, played a year there, ended up transferring up here to Western, which brought me to Bellingham. So I played 3 years for Western on the offensive line as a long snapper and on the offensive line. So really fortunate to have that career, and I had such great coaching growing up with my football coaches, with my basketball coaching. So that's really brought the love for me to coach and kind of give back to these kids. So really excited to be here. Love Bellingham. Go Bayhawks.
Thanks, Coach. We appreciate your time, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, have a great day.
Absolutely.
And good luck Friday.
Let's go.
Yep.
Let's go Bayhawks.
Hey, I'll be right back with another special guest, and you never know who it might be. Hey, look what I got next to me. He's a little taller than I am, like 6'6". This is Barrett Johnson. This is Barrett's very first year wearing shoulder pads. We've watched Barrett play basketball. We love his hustle inside the key. We love how strong he is. But Barrett, welcome to the football field.
Thank you.
How do you like it?
I love it here, There's lots of amazing people here, it's just hard work.
And you worked hard, really hard, all summer long. I mean, you came out with Joe. Joe was begging for you to come out. He wanted you to play with him this year. You're a senior, and you just tore it up Friday night.
Yeah, that was really fun.
Did you like hitting people?
Oh, yeah. That was good. Yeah.
Tell me your favorite play on Friday night. There's a few that I've got.
Play?
Yeah.
My favorite play was when Ryland, he helped me. He got the ball out of the quarterback's hands, and I got that.
You grabbed it, didn't you? Yeah, you got the turnover. Great job.
Yeah.
So tell me the difference that you see, or what's going to help you be a better basketball player playing football.
I think that the physicality will help me grow as a basketball player, and with the speed and just the strength that I'm getting from football will also help.
Great. Well, hey, we just want to tell you thanks so much for coming out, being a Bayhawk. We love you.
Yes.
We appreciate all your hard work.
Thank you.
Most importantly, what a great family you have. Give them all a hug for me when you get home.
will.
All right, brother. Thanks so much. Hey, I've got that Ryland guy that he's talking about up next. Stay tuned. I got an up-and-coming superstar standing right next to me. I told him he needs to speak up so everybody can hear him. If he talks the way he played on Friday night, it won't be too tough. Ryland Clausen here next to me had, I don't know how many tackles you had Friday night. He's a freshman. You know the old chant, he's a freshman. Now this is a real freshman starting on the varsity. Tell me how you like it.
It's awesome. That's probably like the most fun I've ever had playing football, especially to be like on those goal line stands and stuff and just like being there with everybody. In my first like Friday Night Lights, it was so much fun.
You had 3 one-yard stops. 2 of them ran your direction, and you guys just pile drive that quarterback and the running back twice. Tell me how it is to be able to calm yourself down enough. A lot of butterflies on Friday night. Were you nervous?
Yeah, that's like the most nervous I've ever been. When Coach told me I was starting middle linebacker, but I kind of just like took a couple deep breaths and was all good. Like after the first snap, they all went away.
Yeah. You know what I really liked the most about what you did, Ryland, was during the summer, you worked so hard. You were in the weight room with me every Tuesday, every Wednesday, every Thursday. You think that really helped?
Oh, it helped a lot.
Yeah.
Like if you're an incoming freshman, you need to be going to those weight lifting stuff.
Yeah. Tell me where you went to middle school.
Wacom Middle School.
Yeah, so did I. Very good. Good to have a warrior. They don't call them warriors anymore over there now. What do they call them?
The Wildcats.
The Wildcats. There we go. All right. Okay, game number 2, Lakewood. League game. Tell me what you've seen. If you've watched any video, tell me what you got to go do.
I haven't watched any film yet. I'm going to be doing that tonight. But I'm just ready to have fun, make some plays.
Was it amazing to rip that ball out of that guy's hand?
Yeah. When I ripped it out, I saw Barrett got it. I was trying to rip guys off of Barrett.
You were just having fun. That was
Yeah.
the greatest thing. We were watching as we were doing the show, and it was just great to see you out there having a great time. And we really appreciate your time. More importantly, we appreciate your dedication to football and being here at Bellingham High School. Thanks so much.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome, buddy. There you go, superstar in the making right there. Keep your eye on him. He'll be out there Friday night against Lakewood, and so will we. Talk to you soon. Okay, like I said, I'm going to be doing a bunch of different highlights on coaches, and this guy's been around here a long time. We're going to talk about it. This is Coach Nate, and Coach Nate has just been a cornerstone of Bayhawk Raider football. Goes way back. What I really like the most about him is he's one of our best followers on our YouTube channel, which you can be a part of. Thumbs up, subscribe, share it with everybody you know. The Coach's Corner's on there for you, and you watch it all the time.
I do. Every time I get home from a game and I know it's on, I turn it on YouTube. I get my favorite snack, like Uncle Mike tells me. I'm watching it.
You're watching
I'm
it.
watching. I love your commentary.
Yeah, well, thank you. I appreciate that. That's great. And I apologize for last week. We weren't able to get it uploaded, but we'll be back this week. We're fighting with a little bit of the school district, but we're going to take care of that here real quick. All right, so tell the folks a little bit about yourself. How long have you been here in Bayhawkville?
Yeah, so this is my 4th year. So I started a couple games into the first season of Adam Leonard's first season as well. Before that, I did a couple years at Squalicum after I graduated. That's where I graduated, played quarterback there. And now I'm a Bayhawk, so, and my son's a Bayhawk, so that's what brought me over here.
So that's the cool thing. So we're both dads of seniors. Owen Handstad's dad, and we've kind of been just called that. So I've always been just Joe's dad. Nobody really knows who I am. And the same thing with you. It's got to be great just having Owen excel and do the things that he's doing. I mean, truly, he is the leader of this team. The way he goes is kind of the way we go, don't you think?
I think so. I mean, he brings such an intensity that I never had. And so for me to see that, I didn't teach it. It's just somewhere with him. Sometimes I think his size kind of says, you know what, I'm going to play big. And that's what he does.
He does. He plays like he's 6'6".
It's crazy.
He plays like he's Barrett.
He does.
Yeah.
He does. And being on the field with him, that's just another, it's so special for me. Being able to be right there and hear it and watch it and see him excel. That's awesome.
So tell me, what do you specialize in? I always see you snapping the football. If you come out to a ball game or you watch any of the video stuff that we do and that we're going to add to it, Coach is always snapping the ball. We were at camp in Eastern Oregon. He was snapping the ball. Tell me what you do.
Yeah, professional snapper, 14 years trained. No, just kidding. Yeah, so I worked with the quarterbacks. That was kind of my main role. But then our quarterback room's not very big.
Yeah.
So I kind of let
It's getting bigger, though.
It's getting bigger.
Yeah, yeah.
But you know, we have Ben who's getting up there. He knows what he's doing. We have Nixon here now, and then of course Leonard. So both of those guys are here to help in the moment. So I've moved over to running backs. I did that before high school, and I was an option quarterback, so I know a lot about running. So working with those guys and having a blast with those guys.
Okay, we're going to talk a little bit about some of your favorite things. You love cars. Tell me the car you got right now.
I have a 21 Ford Mustang GT that's slammed a couple inches, exhaust, and it's mean.
It is mean, isn't it?
Fun,
I mean, Joe just loves to hear you leave the parking lot.
Oh, all the kids are like, and I'm like, okay. I'm like, well, wait till the cops sit in the
parking lot.
And I'm like, oh, now I'm busted.
Well, they're going to think it's a student, right?
Yeah, they'll
and
think
here
it's
they
a
come to
student.
you, and it's going to
It's
be
Coach
you, right?
Nate.
Coach.
Yeah.
All right. Coach Nate is one of the cornerstones of our Bellingham Bayhawk football staff this year. We truly appreciate all that you do, the years you've put in. More importantly, we appreciate you being Owen's dad.
I appreciate you,
Yeah,
Mike.
thanks,
I
buddy.
appreciate everything you do.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Okay,
Appreciate
thank
it. All right, I'll be back with the big man himself, Adam Leonard. Hey, welcome back to the Coach's Corner. Uncle Mike here with the #1 Bayhawk, Adam Leonard. We've got Friday Night Lights just around the corner, but we're going to recap last Friday night's victory. First year in 2 years and we won the opener for us. Now we come up to our home opener. A lot of mistakes Friday night. A lot of things that went wrong, and you still pulled out a victory.
You know what? First game jitters, very clunky game. You know, kind of started with pregame warm-up. You know, just a little bit off. A little smoke down there. A little traffic for us getting in a little bit late. Just the way we set up the pregame was just not our usual thing. And we had the play calling. It was Coach Nixon's first day as offensive coordinator. That got cleaned up pretty quick. But we had mistakes, so we overcame them. And a lot of that was from our defense, which gave up 72 total yards. I mean, we had 340 yards of offense. So when you start looking at the numbers, 340 yards of offense usually equates to more than 19 points. But the reason for that is because we had untimely turnovers. I don't know if there's such thing as good turnover, but no, untimely turnovers and 340 yards is a heck of a lot of offense. Only scored 19 points, but we came out of there healthy. We came out of there with a win, and at the end of the day, that's what we want to do.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if it's 1-0, right? I mean, it's the victory that you take home, and we talked a little bit about it during the ball game broadcast. Just getting the W, getting out of here, getting on the bus, and getting back home. Some of the things that went wrong, it just kind of looked like the offense didn't know what it was doing. It wasn't clicking. I mean, you forgot water bottles in the dressing room. It just wasn't together all at one time.
Well, we have a lot of things to overcome, and one of the things we actually had a coach's meeting last night was our pregame. Not what to bring, but how to have a pregame, and how to prepare, and how to be ready to go out there and take snaps. And we got to clean things up on offense. We even need to clean some things up on defense, and of course special teams. We had some special teams mishaps too, and that's just we put all that together. I think we might have to overcome 5 turnovers, and to do that and win by 2 scores, this shows how dominant we were in the offense versus defense.
Yeah, I mean, even Josh Kroll, I haven't seen him make a mistake in the 3.5 years, maybe a couple, but the long snap over Ben's head that ended up in a touchdown by some big number 74 guy that rambled all the way down to score a touchdown. Joe's muff punt, just couldn't get out of the way. I watched college football on Saturday and couldn't believe how many muff punts I saw, fumbles. But your defense just really turned it up. I mean, 1 yard line stands, stripping the ball, interceptions. Talk about that a little bit.
Well, you can't say enough about the defense. They were fantastic. And the crazy thing was, Linwood really didn't warm up. They didn't run any offense, and all of a sudden, with 3 minutes before the game, they start running this double tight, double wing. Everybody between the tackles, and Coach Gavin's over there taking last-minute notes. We haven't seen an element of surprise out there, but you know what? It took maybe 3 plays. We adjusted, and we shut it down the entire game. The goal line stand was great. I looked over at Coach Gavin. I thought he was in the goal line stand because he was
right there.
He was in the 4-point on the side of the field, getting into it. But defense played fantastic. Just a lot of great highlights there, and I'm really proud of the way they competed. And we didn't help them out. With special teams putting in short fields, and on offense sometimes putting in short fields. But still on the offensive side, 340 yards. That's not a bad day.
No. Coach Gavin, let's just talk about him for a second. He lost his voice, barely could talk when he came past me in the parking lot this afternoon or this evening. Down in his stance, he was just dog hungry. I just see that from your coaching staff. Everybody's just pouring their guts out right now.
Well, there's 2 things I noticed this weekend. We have a coaching staff full of dogs, and we're also a very large staff.
Staff, big boys.
I think we're averaging about 6'4", 280 on the coaching staff. So we're a bunch of big guys, and we're intense, and we like to get in there. We like to mix it up, and Coach Gav really demonstrated that on Friday. But he's already been into getting the play cards going, and we're going to be running Lakewood's offense at practice tomorrow, and we're getting ready for those guys.
So let's talk a little bit about that. Last year, Lakewood down there at Lakewood, and it was one of our very first league games. We came off of a game that we should have won in Seattle. It was a real tough loss down there, and we go and play against Lakewood at Lakewood, and it was the score was big, but it was closer, I really felt, than it really was on the scoreboard.
It really was, and we're in a completely different position this year. Last year we come off a heartbreaking overtime loss to Chief South. This year we have a convincing win against Linwood. Last year we were decimated with injuries, especially in the secondary. This year we're healthy. So it's a completely different scenario as we go into that. Lakewood was heavy with seniors this year. This year a little bit young. So I feel like it's a favorable matchup for us. I think we're going to be well prepared. We're going to be ready to go out there. We're at home. We're wearing our new red uniforms. We're excited about this opportunity. No early start. I don't really like that 5 o'clock start time personally. That's not Friday Night Lights.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll play wherever, we'll play whoever and whenever. But this time, 7 o'clock at Civic under the home lights, it's going to be a great environment.
And here's the deal. They just played Archbishop Murphy last week and absolutely got annihilated. They've got to have a little bit of injury bug going on because I know they took some licks. I watched some video, and it's just amazing to see how they just got stomped. That's got to be a little mind game for them as well, don't you think?
Well, absolutely. They're coming and playing probably the top team in the state, Archbishop Murphy. And just getting physically, that's a physical just battle to go against those guys. And we're going to have them in a few weeks. That'd be a big challenge for us. But coming off that, and then you don't get to go home either. You got to go back on the road again. So, it's a double whammy for them. We're going to use that to our advantage, but we can't think too far into that. We need to just know our game plan, prepare the best we can, and get out there and get after it.
One of the things I really noticed on Friday night was a lot of running. A little different scenario this year in our run game.
I mean, it's more balanced. I mean, we did run the ball more. I would say we still, Ben threw the ball 31 times.
You did, yeah, I threw a lot. Yeah.
We had the offense on the field a lot, and it's hard to believe with how much offense we had that we only had 19 points. But those are those turnovers we're talking about earlier in this conversation. So we clean those up, and we probably go, we double that or more, considering the offense we had. And I like where the balance was. I mean, 30 throws in a game. That pass attempts. That's a lot. But we had some. We also get that with 25 carries. That's a pretty balanced night.
Yes.
I know if we can go 250 through the air, 154 on the ground. I'll take that 400 yards every night, every Friday night.
Yeah, very good. All right. So what are they going to run against us?
Oh, Lakewood. They like to spread it out. They'll run 5 wide. They'll go empty. They'll bring a guy in to protect. We kind of know who the playmakers are. New quarterback this year. They had a quarterback who finished the year. He was a freshman last year. He's a sophomore this year. And we'll see a lot of just quick passing game. But I think they're a little vulnerable on that offensive line of theirs. So we are going to bring the pressure. Coach Gavin, he'll be out there bringing pressure and making the quarterback very uncomfortable. So we expect a quick passing game. And I know our secondary and our cover guys are going to be ready for that.
That's one of the things I really liked about the line was they were just hungry. I mean, you got a young freshman there in the linebacker spot that was as nervous as heck. We talked to him earlier in our show. He just really stood out. Him and Cal Van Hofwagen, the little wagon, I think were my 2 biggest highlights of Friday night was just watching those 2 guys.
Well, Calvin had a heck of a game, both sides of the ball. He was electric on both sides of the ball, and I believe you interviewed Rylan Clausen earlier. Did he tell you he was nervous? I never heard that.
He did.
He sure didn't play like he was nervous.
He did not play like I told him he went out and just had a good time, but he said when you told him he was starting, he was a little bit nervous.
Oh, that means he's excited, which is great because he had one heck of a game. I talked to Tyler Anderson from Walker Preps today, and he's like, "Oh, early front runner for freshman of the year." I go, "Well, let's very early because it's game 1." But he with Sonny Powell Senior down, didn't have enough practices to play, and then Julian Montoya down, not enough practices on our offensive line. Guys stepped up. Isaac Garcia stepped up at left guard, and Rylan Clausen just heck of a job. For a freshman, a career night for a freshman, he's got a big future here. We're really excited. I've always said this to you, Mike, with that Knights group coming into Bellingham and the group that's coming behind them.
Yeah.
It's going to get.
It's going to get good.
Really, we're focused on this team right now, but the future is very bright as well.
Good. Well, we truly appreciate all you do for us. It's great to talk to you every week.
Absolutely.
And I know that, I just love the way practice was ran tonight. I mean, you guys are just hungry and you're after it. So let's go get those guys from Lakewood and just lay a lick to them one time.
We will. Go Hawks!
Hey, remember this. Game time, Friday night, 7 o'clock, Civic Field. Be there. It's going to be a lot of fun. Love to thank the alumni, everybody that helped out. Going to show up in our red jerseys on Friday night. Couldn't have done it without some great help. The alumni, the Skolton family, the people that have helped out in our community to make this thing happen. Thanks so much. I'll be right back. Wow, what a great show once again. Thanks so much for joining me and the Coach's Corner. I just want to give a few shout outs and thank you Miss Sarah, thank you so much for producing and putting this bad boy together for us every week. We truly appreciate it. We appreciate the fine words of Tyler, my color commentary guy, Tan, the man producing and doing the production stuff for us on Friday nights. We're going to get better. We know we had some microphone problems. We hope you heard us better this week than last week. Every week's a challenge, but we're going to make it good for you. Also want to thank my sponsors, JB Formal Wear, Bell Bridal, Zeke's Pizza. Join us on Sunday at 6 o'clock at Zeke's. Also, Lewis Auto Glass. Also, Walton Beverage. Thank you so much. And Mission Motors. If you have a car need, call Mission Motors or go online at missionmotors.net. Great deals for you and your family down in the beautiful town of Stanwood. Hey, until next week, I'll see you later. Go Bayhawks. Goodbye now.